an all-in-one research tool from Google's NotebookLM+. Throughout this segment, we're going to take a look at its research functionalities, as well as its organizational tools that will help us achieve success in our research process. So let's explore more. So what is NotebookLM? According to supportgoogle.com, NotebookLM is an AI-powered collaborator that helps you do your best thinking after uploading your documents. NotebookLM becomes an instant expert in those sources so you can read, take notes, and collaborate with it to refine and organize your idea. NotebookLM Plus gives you everything already, including with NotebookLM, and also higher utilization limits, access to premium features, and additional sharing options and analytics. Just to show the comparisons between the features and functionalities between NotebookLM and NotebookLM Plus, we can see that both will be integrated with Gemini models, which is fantastic. It will allow us to upload documents, whether it's from Google Docs or slides, and even some YouTube URLs. We can get the one-click summaries as well on both platforms, and this seems to be a very nifty resource for not only students but for faculty as well, who's needing to organize their content. The first place we're going to go to is NotebookLM Google. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to click on Try NotebookLM, click on here, and we can see that I have the NotebookLM Plus. From here, what I'm going to do is create new, and it's going to ask me to upload some information. I'll get into that momentarily, but I'm going to discover sources first. From here, what I'm going to do is just put my research query in, and the research query will be the following: AI in higher education, assessment, admissions, and the future. And I'm going to click on submit. And you can see it's providing me some sources based on my prompt, and I'm going to import these. And we're going to get into the resources as well, taking a deep dive into it. But one of the great features I like about this is that we can save it to our notes. So if we wanted to save this to our notes, we can certainly do so. And we can just have follow-up prompts such as the following: provide me with statistics on AI and assessment. And as you can see here, based on my follow-up prompt, not only does it give me statistics, it provides me with a summary of each of those statistics, and it provides the source as well. One of the great features I like about this is the mind maps, where it gives us the opportunity to really brainstorm ideas and topics. So we can click here to open up the mind map. As you can see here, it gives us our topic as well as certain subsections as well, and we can explore and take a deep dive into it, such as AI in higher education in general, and it provides definitions, and it provides more context as well, as you can see here. And I really love this because, once again, it's providing us some organization and some brainstorming features for our research. What we can do in this case is we can download this as well. So if we click on the arrow above, and we have our visual right here. So you can see, once again, this mind map really creates clarity with our research organization. So if we were having a tough time understanding our research flow, or we're having some type of brain fog, I think that this is a great feature to have because it explores the different subjects and different areas in this space. Another great feature is the audio overview, which allows us to really get an in-depth analysis based on the information that it gathered. So let's take a listen.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're digging into something pretty significant that really picked up steam in the 2023 academic year. We're talking about artificial intelligence and how it's changing, well, everything about applying to college, how students apply, how schools evaluate them.
So this is really interesting because it has more or less of a podcast feel to it, and I really like it. Some students are visual learners. Some students like to write down their notes. I think that this is an excellent feature that allows students to kind of listen and understand about certain research topics that may be complicated in a more conversational manner. One of the great features I like about this is the study guide. It gathers insights and information and creates a study guide based on your subject and discipline. And as you can see here, it really does a good job. So it creates quizzes, it creates an answer key, essay format questions, and things of that nature. I really like this resource, especially for our faculty, where they can integrate this within day-to-day learning. So if they wanted to do this with a certain subject or discipline, they can certainly do so. The briefing document is also a great feature that allows us to highlight certain information and important aspects within the research that we're looking for. As you can see here, it provides us with extensive list of different sources, as well as the executive summary, academic assessments, and etc. And we could convert this to a source. So once I click on convert to source, you can see here, it is now a source within our section. Other great sources include a timeline. So if I click on the timeline feature, we can see here that it provides us the timeline of AI in higher education based on certain studies and things of this nature. And I really like this. I think it provides context of how things started. It could give us some historical context as well. So this is a really good feature for not only students, but for faculty as well. If you're working on research on a particular topic or area and you needed some historical context, this is a go-to resource for you. Another interesting feature is the FAQ, which allows us to get general question and answers based on our topic. And as we can see here, it's providing it for us. So what is generative AI and how is it being used in higher education? And it gives us general answers as well. All in all, I think that this particular FAQ is really good, especially if you're doing complicated research. This could give you an overview and an understanding of not only your topic, but really difficult methodologies as well. And I think that this is a great place to start if you're needing an understanding of what's going on in your particular field. And once again, we can convert this into a source in our source section. This next segment will be exploring the content and articles that are in this particular platform. I think it's incredibly important to really assess the content that's coming out. So whether it's open access content or non-open access content, just to see what type of information that it is producing. First, we're going to take a look at this case study. If we click on this link and we can open it up, we can see that we have access to this publication. As we go back to this, I did notice that some of the publications were not available as well. In addition to that, I believe some of the publications come from just general websites, and I think we have to be mindful as well just to understand where these articles are coming from, so we can see that this is a general website as well and not something that's peer-reviewed literature. Another great feature about NotebookLM Plus is that it can provide you with the citations based on this topic. So my follow-up prompt will be provide me with 14 articles in the APA format on this topic, and I'm just going to click here. And as you can see here, it provides us with the 14 different citations in the APA format. As a way to combat artificial hallucinations, I like to click directly to the source, directly to the DOI number to make sure that it is not hallucinating. And as you can see, it is in fact an article, and we can download this PDF and have the article. Other great features about this platform is if we click on the Configure Notebook section, we can click here and you can have a conversational style. So if you wanted an analyst conversational style, you can certainly do so. The responses, whether it's long or shorter, and then click on the save options. And now it would save it based on your conversational style, which is really great because it's crafting towards your personality and your style. And this makes things a lot more easier. One of the great features about this platform is that it allows us to upload publications here, and it gives us overviews as well as it allows us to organize our content and understand more about this article. However, this is the study that I wrote a couple years ago, and it is an open access publication. One of the challenges moving forward is making sure that we educate our students as well as our faculty to not upload non-open access publications because it will be considered copyright infringement. So these are one of the challenges that we're encountering right now with AI and AI research platforms. My thoughts and observations. This resource organizes research content and connects Google products like Gmail, Google Docs, and other tools that allows you to streamline your research processes pretty effectively. It provides sources, but does not allow you to refine search results or gather a wide variety of content. I think that that's part of the challenge as well. I was unable to really take a deeper dive into the advanced search functionalities. It's some more general prompts, and I wish it had more of an advanced search feature that allows us to dig into the content more. Concerns about unethical copyright and practices involving non-open access and research documents must be addressed. I think that this is Really a big issue, especially when it comes to non-open access content. We don't want our students, faculty, and researchers to get in trouble off of copyright infringement, so this needs to be addressed sometime in the future. Last but not least, educators could use this resource to their advantage by helping students organize their content and develop research practices. And if you're interested in learning more, feel free to pick up my ebook at the link below. And thank you to our new sponsor, the Burnt Coffee. If you want a discount on the Burnt Coffee, please feel free to use the promo code JTResearchAI in the YouTube description below. I would like to thank everyone for viewing this content. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to contact me at jonathan.torres@rutgers.edu. Feel free to network with me. I'm on X and I'm on LinkedIn. With that being said, thank you so much.